Hi, it's Nikki from juices.com. Excuse my voice, I'm like a little bit sick. I just ordered T25. I actually got it off eBay because I wanted it with the Gamma, and so I think I got it for about the price that it costs for just the Alpha and the Beta. So as soon as that gets here, I'm gonna be starting that. I'm kind of trying to figure out my food. I think that's the hardest part for me is food, because I like good food because my kids, they're sick too. It's 5 in the morning and I haven't slept, so I look totally bad. But anyways, I always struggle with food. That's my biggest downfall is what I eat. I'm trying to eat more vegetables, and do salads with maybe some kidney beans, but no dressing, no croutons, no cheese, none of that, just basic veggie stuff. But for me, that's really difficult. Even sandwiches, and I keep trying to, in my mind, I'm okay, I don't need mayonnaise, but then it's to me it's really dry without it. So then I'm okay, just a little bit. I guess truthfully, I didn't get to the weight that I am without having some kind of food issues. So hopefully I can stick to the T25 and do it 25 minutes a day shouldn't be a problem. I also am kind of thinking I might do the Brazil butt lift just because I don't like my butt. I don't know if that one's really difficult or not, but I'm kind of thinking I might do them together. I'll probably start the T25, but then do the Brazil butt lift every day, because I know you have weekends off. I kind of want to do an intense for the next 3 or 4 months, just hardcore, change how I eat. I don't really want to diet, because I want to actually change my eating habit, because if I just diet, that's pointless, because as soon as I go back to eating how I was, I'm just gonna go back to how I am right now, and I'm not gonna be happy. So I don't want to do that. I want to actually change the way that I eat. Plus, there's things that I'm not supposed to eat. I'm not supposed to eat gluten. I mean, I don't have as horrible of a reaction as some people, but I'm not supposed to eat it, and I can tell when I do, I don't feel as good. Also, it kind of makes my stomach feel just bigger. So I need to cut out bread and pretty much anything processed, just that's it. But again, that's difficult for me, so I'm really hoping that I can commit myself to doing that and make a really big effort to change my exercise routine, change my everyday habits, even the way I eat, so that I can be where I want to be. The other thing is, I keep always I want to go vegan, but then it's I want some chicken. So it doesn't really work the way I like it to. But I'm kind of thinking what I might do is maybe just have no beef, just chicken, but boiled chicken, which is really just plain, throw a little pepper on it, and that's that. I did the HCG diet a while back, and pretty much everything you have is super plain, so I kind of got used to it. I'm not one to really add a whole lot of stuff anyway. My biggest problem is just finding healthy food that I actually like, because I like food that tastes good, because it's kind of a comfort thing. So if it doesn't taste good, then I'm oh, I don't want to eat this, I want to eat something else. So then I'll eat something else that tastes really good, and then I end up eating too much of it. So that's something I definitely have to work on. So I'm going to try to do little video blogs of progress as I go. I'll definitely give a review of how the T25 is going. I did my measurements already, but I better actually give those, and I'll probably do some before pictures to show if it actually will work. And I also, on my blog, which is, I say it at the beginning of all my videos, but juices.com, I'm gonna post what I'm eating, just so that way, because I think that the hardest part is like when you're starting to lose weight and you feel like you have no idea where to start, where there's like millions of things out there, but it's just like, okay, you know, I want one that like literally lays it out for me. And it seems like that's almost impossible to find without having to spend tons of money. So I figure if I kind of like log what I eat, that keeps me accountable to myself. So I can see, okay, you know what, I don't want that in there. I don't want to put that. So I'll share what I'm eating so that if you're curious to try what I'm trying, or you just kind of want to snoop my diet, that's fine. But I ordered because the chair that I sit on, it makes my butt hurt. So I ordered what is it called? I'm sorry, I haven't slept, like I said. My mind is tired. It's one of those exercise balls, but it's like a desk chair, so it's kind of like it helps you have better posture. You kind of have to balance on it. Because there's a really cool workout that I had like a couple sessions with a personal trainer a while back, where you like hold the ball with your hands on your feet and kind of like you put one arm out and then the opposite leg, but then hold the ball up with your opposite hand and foot. It kind of like pulls your core muscles, and just like a couple of those I could really, really feel it. So I figure I'm gonna like try to do that too, but I'm also gonna try to not get burnt out. But I really want to do something like hardcore and super intense, because I have some personal reasons I'm not really going to talk about in the video, but in the next 3 or 4 months I would like to be a few sizes smaller, eating healthier, looking better, and hopefully feeling better about myself, because I just like lock myself in my house. I don't really go a lot of places because I just feel like, ugh, I look like horrible, I don't want to go. Like from my face, I don't know if I look all that chubby, but I feel super chubby, and like I hide it really well. Like, because I have polycystic ovary syndrome, a lot of it is just like my midsection. I mean, my thighs aren't little, but I mean, like if you look at my wrists, my wrists are really just like small. Sorry, the light is like really, there we go. My wrists are really small. Like I don't have like fat around my wrists and stuff, and like my arms aren't super big. My lower legs aren't super big, but then it's like as you get towards the middle, everything's like big. Plus I've had a C-section, so I've kind of got that little like fat pouch right above my scar that's so gross. Like in my mind I'm like, oh, I want plastic surgery, but I really like, I know that even plastic surgery is not going to do any good if I don't change how I eat, change what I'm doing, change what, you know, my activity level, because I don't do anything. I just sit here, play on the computer. Sometimes I'll read a little bit, but I mean, most of the time I'm just screwing around, not actually doing anything beyond like cleaning, which isn't helping me. I don't feel good about myself, and that's something like I definitely want to change, because I know that if I just lost even like 1 or 2 dress sizes, I would feel so much better about myself. I would have so much more just energy, because like as soon as I wake up in the morning, I go to the bathroom and I'm walking by the mirror and I see myself and I'm just like, ugh, gross. And that's immediately like just off puts my day, because I just started it out like feeling like I just look disgusting. So that's something I definitely want to change. So I'm hoping it won't take very long for them to ship it, because like I literally like waited for the auction to end and like paid right then. So I'm hoping they'll, because I literally like right before I did this video did it, so I'm hoping they'll ship it tomorrow and get it here maybe by the end of the week, so I can check it out maybe over the weekend, and I'll probably start it like on Monday. But or I might even like change the days, have like my weekend not actually be weekend days, but we'll see. But I'm really looking forward to it, because I know because I was doing Turbo Jam for a little while, I never finished the whole program, but when I was doing it every day, I just drastically could feel like a change in myself. I felt better. Like, I felt better about myself, because even though my body wasn't different yet, I could just feel that I actually did something that, sorry, my like screen just went blank, so then I turned blue. But I felt like I had more energy the rest of the day. Like, I would kind of like go, like, if I was sweaty, I would go rinse off and kind of chill out for a little bit, and then the rest of the day I had like this burst of energy. Like, I could do more. I wanted to do more. I already felt like revved up, kind of more productive. So I ended, on those days, I always got more stuff done. I didn't feel as lazy. So I mean, just that little bit of activity for me makes a huge difference. So I'm really kind of looking forward to getting back into that. And I've kind of been struggling with like some depression. Part of it is, I think, body image, but there's other things that I just kind of like struggle with. I mean, like, it's not like major depression. It's just kind of that feeling where you just feel down and you feel like you don't feel good about yourself. You don't really feel like doing anything. I mean, I don't sleep all day. I have kids. I have to be responsible. I get up. I make sure that they have what they need. But like, I feel like I'm not 100% like doing what I should. And I want to be better for myself. I want to be better for them. And just change all the things that I'm not happy with right now. So that's where I'm at. If you guys have any tips, any, you know, recipes, diet ideas, or whatever it is you got, send it to me. I'd love to read it. And it always helps to have people cheering you on, so feel free to leave comments, ask questions, whatever floats your boat, I guess.